Well, hey folks, I'm out metal detecting today. It's going to be a different hunt today, I think. I'm at a new permission. I've been near this place before. Found some different things, some Civil War relics, some coins. No idea what I'm going to find today. Could be a complete hit or miss. Just don't know. The good thing about this property is there's actually an old structure, an old store still standing over behind me. I can't show you that, unfortunately, just because of the permission, but it's there, and I'm going to work my way over toward it to see what's around there. Several different areas of this field. It's huge. You can see behind me there that I'm going to try to hit. Just no idea. So beautiful day to be out metal detecting. I don't know if it's an early spring, or I don't know if we're going to have any more cold weather or not here, but excited to be out as always. Excited to see what kind of history we can dig up. Maybe some Civil War stuff, maybe some coins. Just who knows. It's going to be one of those days. So let's see what we can find. All right, well, I'm right up next to the old store. Wish I could show it to you, but I hear the dog barking over there, neighbor's property. But I just popped this. Look at this. Got a little merc. Little silver merc. All right, well, that's silver, and I'm on the board with a coin. We'll take that. Let me get it cleaned up here, and I'll be right back. See what date it is. All right, 1942. Got some dark staining on the back. That's a silver coin. We'll take it. About 3 feet away from that merc. Just popped a greenie. It's gonna be an Indian head. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna have a lot of detail on it. Maybe. Reverse did. Yeah, I think there's gonna be some good detail there. Let me get it cleaned up, and I'll be right back. All right, there you go. 1901. Indian head scent. Not quite as good condition as I thought it would be. Still a great little find. Nice color to it. All right, well, that's 2 coins in a row. Silver and an Indian head, not bad. See if we can keep the streak going. All right, well, I've worked my way over into the field next to the property here. Really my first signal, one little piece of aluminum. But look what I got. That's gonna be an infield. No, I see some, what is that? Is that an infield? Looks like I see some, I don't know what this is. Is that just a fired 3-ringer? I'll get it cleaned up, but definitely Civil War bullet. Let me get my brush out on it for a second. We'll take that. See what else we can get out of here. Just had a 55, 56 on the Manticore, and look at this. That's a nice looking musket ball right there. Yes, sir. All right, well, time to hit this little area a little bit harder. I just had a 56-ish, still learning the machine, but I popped it out. It looks like it's gonna be a little greeny. Is that gonna be an Indian head? Yeah, it's got some stuff on it, but yeah, it's an Indian head. I can see the top of the bust right there. Absolutely. Back may be decent. Huh. That rang up really weird. Let me get a toothpick on this before it dries out too much. I'll be right back. Alright, well, this thing is it's pretty crusty. Got some of the details out there, but I think I can get a date. 1892 is what I'm seeing. But she's crusty. 1892 Indian head cent, shield and wreath. Love these little coins. And that tells me I'm in a potentially good spot. I think this area has been hunted before. If I had to guess, seems just like the field is quieter than it should be, I would think. But we'll take that little Indian head, 1800s coin. See what else we can do. All right, well, I've moved over a little bit in the field. It's a little bit wetter over in this part of the field. It's returning some water, but I had a 60-61 signal. I popped it out and I dropped it back in there so it wouldn't dry out. I think it's going to be something interesting. You tell what that is? It's the back of a button. Two-piece button. It's got the shank on it. Look at that. What's it going to be? Okay, so that right there, if you can see, says POD. There's a little man right here, a little carrier. That's a post office department button. I'm almost positive. I've seen pictures of these. Post Civil War, I think, probably late 1800s. That's a very cool little find. I've never found one of those before. I'll get it cleaned up. But that's awesome. It's drying out fast. You can see there, this wind's blowing. All right, I love that. I'll get it cleaned up, see if I can get a little better picture of it. Awesome find. Well, I had a screamer of a signal here, and that popped out. I have no idea what it is. Heavy brass. Definitely was slid onto something. I have no idea what that is. Let me know what you think. Just no idea. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it. All right, let me know. I had a 58, 59 signal right at the surface. Didn't even use my shovel. Just plucked at it with my finger. I popped that. I think that's going to be an Indian head. It's crusty. I think I see a wreath. Yep. Sure is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let me get a toothpick on it. See if I can get a date before it dries. And I'll be right back. Well, this thing is crusty. I can't make a date off of it. Maybe you can. I'll work on it some more when I get home. You can see the 1 cent there. I mean, there's definitely some detail for a date, but I can't make it out. But I'll take it. I sure will take it. Well, it was a good signal, and it's kind of cool laying there. You see the star on it? It's going to be a rivet. A piece of a rivet, anyway. I think. No, that's not a rivet. What is that? I don't know. I think it's off of horse tack. I found them before. Somebody will know. Cool little star. It's a good sign of the age, though. I think I've got myself another Indian. Look at this. Yep. Third Indian. Is that the third Indian for the day? I believe that's the third one. All right, let me hit that toothpick. I may can get a date off this one. Be right back. Boy, these things are just chunky coming out of this ground. I think that's an 1882. 1892 maybe. Is that what the other one was? I'll work on it more, but crusty. Well, I tell you, today's turned out to be an Indian head day. I'll take it. I love finding these little coins. One of my favorite designs. All right, let's roll on. That wind's picking up a little bit, but I just had a 4748. A little bit weird signal. There's the hole, and look what I see. Yes, sir. There's a good one. There's a good one. 58 caliber 3-ringer, mini ball, as they're known. Been knocked around by a plow, but I think that's going to be fired by the looks of it. Love digging these Civil War bullets. What is that? That's 2, I believe. 2 for the hunt. That's a good looking one. All right, maybe there's a few more laying right around in here. Let's see. All right, well, I just had a good signal, mid 80s, kind of jumped down to 79 maybe, but mid 80s I would call it. Fairly deep, I would guess maybe 5-6 inches. But look what we have. Look at that. What's it gonna be? I see read it already. What do you think? What do you think? Definitely reeded. What is it? Oh, it's a Barbie. Yeah. Looks like a barber dime to me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me get my spray out. We'll work on it together. Be right back. All right, we got it set up here. Let's see what it's gonna be. Definitely gonna be a barber. See what the year is. I'm gonna have to rub that a little bit. One dime. $18.99. Beautiful. Let me get it finished cleaned up here. Just using one hand, spray some more on it. Now we can see it good. $18.99. I can zoom in the right way. She's got some wear and tear, but still a good looking little coin. Love seeing that one dime. 1800 silver. That's what we're after. Thought this was going to be a coin. It was coinish sounding. Of course, I'm still learning the new machine, but it was a 72, 73, 74. And I think it's going to be a wheat cent. Yeah, it's a wheat cent. Okay, I'll see if I can get a date off that. I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. All right, it's a coin. It's a slightly older coin, so I'll take it. Just popped this. It's a brass piece, and it looks familiar, but I can't place it. Had some iron here. I don't know. Let me know what you think. It may be bent into that shape. I can't tell. Almost looked like a trigger piece there when I pulled it out. I don't think that's what it is. Let me know what you think about that, and we're gonna work this little spot here pretty hard. I think there may be something here. We'll see. Well, that was a really good signal, and these always do ring up really nice. Little debuckle. Had a really loud signal right here on the surface. What is this? Look at that. What is that? It's folded. It's very ornate. Some kind of buckle. Wow, look at this. That's cool. That is very cool. I wonder if I can get that straightened back out. I don't know if I'll try to do it in the field or not. Look at the fancy on that. Let me take a look at this real quick and see if I can do anything with it. Probably not out here in the field, but let me see. This is why you don't try to do things out in the field. As soon as I tried to do anything with it, it started crumbling. So I'm not going to do anything else with it. I've got the pieces here. Definitely a little buckle, some kind of little sash buckle. Would have been very cool. I mean, I have all the pieces. I think I'll be able to flatten that out and put them back where they go, but got to be careful with this old stuff, that's for sure. I don't think that's terribly old. Probably early 1900s piece. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like in the wrap-up. Cool find. Well, there's my truck down there, you can see. Working my way along this tree line. And I just popped that. Got some fancy on it. Utensil handle. I'll take anything with fancy. Look at that. No brass spoon handle probably. It's always a good sign. A good sign of what? I don't know, but it's always a good sign. And that was a weird signal. It was like a 47, 48, kind of jumping around. Look at this. It's going to be another 3-ringer. A very, very distorted 3-ringer. Not sure what's going on with the backside. Look at that. You can definitely see it though. I don't know, plow maybe, fired. Not sure, but that is a Civil War 58 caliber 3-ringer. It almost looks big enough to be a 69 caliber if that thing were spread out. But I guess it's a 58. Strange deformation on that. Don't know, but I like it. And of course, I'll take it. Had another really good signal here. I think it's going to be a lock plate cover, dust cover for the keyhole. Yeah, you see the keyhole there? Some of these have really cool designs on them. It's just always interesting to me how they made things and constructed things with an eye toward the aesthetic back during this period, so late 1800s, well into the early 1900s. There was always an eye toward beauty, you know? You don't really see that a lot these days. It's more about pragmatism, what works well, what functions well. No thought to a simple design that would catch the eye and show someone's craftsmanship. Let me clean this up just so we can see it a bit better. All right, you can see it there. It's drying out pretty fast, but you can see the detail that I'm talking about. This little keyhole cover, keyhole facing of a lock, padlock, and just that little extra detail on it. Absolutely love that. I just think that we don't see that much anymore. That makes me appreciate these pieces even more. All right, well, I got something good here. It was just barely below the surface. There's my little hole, but look right here. I already see it. Look how thin it is. That's gonna be the size of a half dime, I think, if not a trime. I think it's gonna be a half dime. Oh yeah, I don't even have to clean it. Look at that. I already see the wreath, half dime. Are you kidding me? Come on. Unbelievable. All right, let me, I think it's starting to mist a little bit. I don't know where that's coming from. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today at all. Let me get some spray out and we'll get this thing cleaned up. All right, there she is. Let's get some spray. Look at that. Get it flipped over. I got a little piece of brick here. Look at that. What's the date? What's the date? 1855. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. If I could zoom in the right way here. 1855. Half dime. No mint mark. Look at the coloration on that thing. It's got some good detail with arrows. Beautiful. That makes the hunt right there. Oh man, I love finding these little coins. All right, well, that's a highlight for the reels right there. All right, I got something here that I think is pretty cool, if it is what I think it is. I've dug, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them before. Doesn't look like much, but it's a, it's gonna be the screw or attachment piece on a wooden saw handle, a handsaw. And if I'm guessing right, there's going to be a pretty cool design on there, like an eagle. I think some of them say superior saws, maybe, if I remember right. But let me get this cleaned up a little bit. May not be able to see it out in the field, but I think there's a design on this. Let's see. All right, well, you can see almost the eagle, spread eagle's wings. It says superior down at the bottom. I can't make out, and I don't remember what it says at the top, but that is exactly what I thought it was. Again, just to just to add that little element of, you know, measure of detail. I just love that about these old pieces that I find. All right, well, back home, got the board set up. Let's go through the wrap up. We'll start over here. Of course, I always pick up a few pottery pieces, broken glass shards. Not sure what this little glass piece is. Just picked it up. A few buttons, bottle top. This is a porcelain doorknob. Got the D-buckle. Got the little piece of utensil handle, probably a spoon handle, don't know. There's that sash buckle. I was able to flatten it back out. I think these probably attached like this. Something like that. Older brass piece, turn of the century, I would guess. Cool find, glad I was able to flatten it back out. Hate that the broke the pieces off out in the field, but a few mystery items here. Got this piece, not sure. You can let me know about that. Got this little brass piece. I don't think I got that on. A lot of this stuff I didn't catch, as usual, on video, just because I wasn't sure what it was. This piece, I am kind of interested in what this is. Had iron through the middle. It's got some lettering on the inside. Can't quite make it out. Somebody's going to know what that is. Probably some type of farm implement. But I'm curious. Kind of a unique looking piece. So drop a comment and let me know about that. Got some little washers. This is kind of weird. You know, you find these a lot and they ring up very nice. Usually like a coin. But I found all of these within like a 3-yard circle, used for various things, but thought that was kind of weird finding all those kind of clumped together like that. Got some rivets. I think this is the top to a piece of a lantern. Found those before. I think that's what that is. Got these little leather grommet things. Found, I think last video I'd found a couple of those. Folks were telling me that they went on different parts of, you know, saddles or whatnot, but found 3 of those, 3 different sizes. Got the little piece with a star on it. Saw that. Maybe a watch winding key. Kind of plain looking. Not sure about that. Got the saw handle piece. You can see the eagle there. Warranted, superior. And I went ahead and pulled out the other 3 that I've dug over the years. You can kind of see the different variations. I really like these for some reason. Look at that eagle. That's cool. And then this one. I think this was the first one that I found actually down in Louisiana. So that's what that is for sure. Glad to add another one to the collection. Got the little ornate keyhole cover off of a lock piece. Love the little design, fancy on that. Got 2 wheat cents for the day. Jump over here for the lead. Various little pieces of lead. This one's kind of unique. Flattened. It's not a bullet, but it's definitely in a unique shape. Could have been used for a game piece, but I'm not going to call it that. Got this little weird pistol shot. Got some very distinct lands and grooves on it from being fired. Don't know about it. It's 45 caliber, but not sure about the actual make of the pistol. Got 3 58 caliber 3-ringers. Happy to get those. 2 different musket balls. So pretty good, you know, pretty good little Civil War collection there. Got the Post Office Department button. So pretty happy with this one. This is the first one I've ever found of this. So this particular post office seal design was implemented in 1893. Before that, it was a postman on a horse, but this is a carrier, a postman with a letter extended in his hand, Post Office Department. In Albert's book, I've got Albert's book here beside me. It's that number 67C. And if you look at it, it says over here, the device without periods. Doesn't put a maker's mark on that, but I was able to make out the maker's mark on it. It's, if I'm going to remember now, Feckheimer, I believe, Feckheimer Brothers and Company. And that company was started in 1842 in Cincinnati, and it says Feckheimer and Company and then Cincinnati on the back, so it was definitely made there in Cincinnati. That company is actually still around today. Started in 1842. I think it actually officially became that name in 1868. The brothers kind of merged together, and they are a parent company now of a lot of different uniform manufacturers for the military, for different branches of different types of government service, post office workers, things like that. I think they own Flying Cross. I think they own one of the other uniform makers. But yeah, very cool piece. Happy to get that one for sure. I wish it wasn't smashed in right there, but I like it nonetheless. That's a first for me. Got the 4 Indian heads. I think the oldest was the 1892. Pretty rough shape across the board. I think the 1901 was the best looking. And then 3 silvers. Got the Merc, the 1942. Almost a dime trifecta if this had been a seated dime, but I love that it's a half dime. Certainly not going to complain. Philadelphia Mint, 1942 Merc, 1899. Barber dime, also Philadelphia. And then the 1855 Philadelphia Mint, half dime. Seated Liberty, half dime. So all in all, that's a pretty good board if you ask me. Little bit of everything. Got the Civil War, we got the coins, got 1800 silver, some cool relics. Interested to hear what y'all have to say about some of those mystery pieces, but all in all, pretty happy with that board. So I think that's going to do it for now. Jump over there on Instagram, see what I'm posting. I do post pictures of things that I don't have on my YouTube channel and vice versa, kind of back and forth. I post reels and different things over there that you can check out. It's at I_dig_history. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, pretty much all of it. So go check me out. If you like this video, if you think it warrants it, hit that subscribe button and keep an eye out for what I'm going to be posting in the future. All right. Thanks for watching as always, and we will see you guys next time.